Hello and welcome to this brief tutorial on the well monitoring system. This outlines the what and why the charts change when SMS data of the pump count goes missing. This screen shows when everything is going well. The green bars on the lower left hand side of the screen show the activity litres pumped each day. Well, here we are on well A05 again. Data has been zeroed on day 6 on purpose. The chart just adds up the missing pump count data and adds it to the next day's total. So the total number is correct. So overall everything's perfect. But this goes to show that when the text is missing, the data is maintained. So here data has been zeroed on days 6 and 7 in the past. The chart, in the lower left hand corner, just adds the missing pump counts to the next day's total. So the total of the activity litres is correct. We just don't know precisely which day has been pumped on because those texts were missing. So overall this chart shows everything is working perfectly. Here data has been zeroed on days 6, 7 and 8 in the past. The chart just adds up the missing pump count to the next day's total. So all is okay here too. So the large green bar indicating the derived activity litres represents the total amount of water pumped over those total of 4 days, the 3 missing days and the current day. This once again shows everything is okay, apart from the texts were missing for some reason. Maybe the signal went down at the well or something else amiss. But overall, the well pumped all those litres and everything's okay. Here data has been zeroed on days 4 through to 7. Once again the chart just adds the data up and continues displaying normally, or as normally as it can with those missing texts. But the data is consistent. And so we go on, days 4 to 8 are blank, and once again the charts represent the total derived activity litres wells pumped as best as it can. Here data has been zeroed on day 10 to 13 in the past. Once again the chart displays the best possible way with those missing texts. Okay, so what maths has been happening in the background to make all this work so well? For each pump count text in the chart, in each and every cell, the spreadsheet looks at the maximum pump count value over the past 7 days and subtracts it from the current pump count value. It then takes the modulus, applies a calibration coefficient and displays the result as activity litres on the chart. Now this all works very well even when the system misses a few texts. However, when the unit is reset manually or otherwise, which occurs every 2 or 3 years or so, chart chaos appears to emerge for a few days. Right, now looking at the well A05 again, we can see that the chart appears to be increasing the well output dramatically over that 7-day period. But if we look at the spreadsheet in the top left hand corner, you can see that the actual output of the well, or the incremental differences between each day, is only 5 units, whereas the previous 7 days it was 10 units. So the actual output of the well has gone down. So what's been happening here? Well, because of the maths we've adopted, this is a data mirage, and for 7 days it kind of goes amiss like this, and basically can be ignored. The 7-day can be ignored every time we get a reset. How do we know we get a reset? Well, the cell goes purple in the well concerned, and now you'll see a lot of purple cells here. Well, that's why I'm testing a 2-year occurrence here. Okay, so when the data has been reset, when we get that purple cell, which normally occurs automatically every 2 or 3 years, but can be incurred manually at any time the reset button is pressed on the computer, we can look at the pump count text to see what's going on in detail. But basically we can ignore the 7 days of apparent chart chaos after the purple cell event, and then everything starts to work normally again. Thanks for listening and best of luck.